Hey guys, it's Julie with Julie's Designs. This video is going to be about decorating a kid-friendly Christmas tree. I have a 1.5-year-old and not putting up a tree isn't an option. But I've already decided putting up ornaments or berries. Let me show y'all what happened. So I was decorating and I knew it. If there was any kind of berry, she would pull it off and try to eat it. And that's exactly what happened. So no berries. Nothing that looks like a ball. So this is gonna be like decorating my style, which for Christmas, I feel like my style always leans toward country, like rustic and natural. That's just what I've always gravitated for Christmas. So I'm gonna make like this cute little country Christmas tree that she can enjoy and we can all enjoy, but I don't have to worry about fussing her or anything like that. I don't want to have to put up a fence. We are in my screen and porch. So this is where I put up my main tree and our screen and porch. And in my house, I have 2 pencil trees. And I don't want to keep her out of this area. She likes to play here. So we're just going to make it work for our family this year. The tree that I'm actually going to be decorating, my neighbor gave it to me last year after Christmas. She wasn't going to be using it anymore. The lights didn't work on it. She asked me if I wanted it because she knows I love having Christmas trees everywhere. Y'all, this tree is so gorgeous. Oh my God. I don't, like every year I say I've never had a new tree. Like the tree I used before this year was a $5 Christmas tree that I got at a garage sale like 5 years ago. I use that every single year. And last year I took it down, I took the ornaments off of it. I'm like, I am buying me a new Christmas tree for next year. And then I look at the prices and I just can't bring myself to buy a new Christmas tree. But when I took this one out and started to fluff it up, I was like, okay, this is the perfect Christmas tree. I did have to add new lights. I put like 600 lights on, which it really needs more. But we're gonna go with it. And I really thought about not even putting lights up because I didn't want to take the time, but like, no, you're gonna regret it because the lights on the Christmas tree just like gives it like this amazing ambiance, you know what I mean? It just sets the mood for Christmas. So I took the time to put some lights on, but I probably need double the amount of lights that I put. But yeah, this tree is absolutely gorgeous. I was so happy she thought of me and gave it to me. I mean, you can't beat free, right? Show y'all each object that I'm gonna put on the tree, and then, I mean, hopefully it all works together. I think it will. I think it will. So I was really hoping they would have this greenery this year. They had this at Walmart last year. I believe it was $3, and I love this so much. This is totally my style for Christmas. Just different types of greenery, some pine cones, very natural looking. Like this pick is the epitome of what I love about country Christmas. And I feel like picks are a great investment because you can use it so much. Like this year I'm using it in my tree. Last year I had these all over my house, and after Christmas was over, I went to every Walmart I passed and picked up these on clearance. I love them so much, and I'm so glad I did that because this year they didn't have them. And I don't know if it's because of the virus or whatever, but I find like a lot of things that I wanted to get, they did not have this year. Like the stores kind of seem to be empty and cleared out. So I don't know. I'm just going to make it work what I have. I really did go on Amazon. I'm like, let me just order some stuff, that way I can put it in my Amazon store and it could be stuff y'all can order too if you want to create this look. But my thriftiness always gets me. I looked at the prices and I'm like, no, Julie, you can do this on a budget. So I'm just I did buy a few things, but mostly it's just stuff I have. But I feel like you could probably still recreate this look. And yeah, it's definitely time to decorate my tree. I have had this tree up for 3 weeks and it still hasn't gotten decorated. But what I did was I mentioned in my thrift to treasure video this week that I would be decorating it. So that way I had to, you know, sometimes like I've learned how to trick myself into getting stuff done. Like if there's an order that I really don't want to work on, then I'll tell the person that it's done already when it's really not. And then I have to make it. You know what I mean? So like, I really want to get this tree decorated, but I just hadn't made time for it. So I'm like, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna do it in the video, and then that way it has to get done. So that's a little, you know, tip if you're lacking motivation. Try to figure out ways to trick yourself into getting stuff done. This pick I got from Walmart this year. Now, we're taking a chance. It does have balls on it, and it does have a little bit of glitter, but I just felt like it would look so good. I wanted to bring some white in as well. So I think this is so pretty, y'all. This was $1 for this pick, which I feel like is not a bad price. These are really, really pretty. All of these picks, I ended up moving higher up on the tree, and you're about to see why. Uh-oh. 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 Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ren. These picks I purchased from Walmart as well. They did not have them at my local Walmart, but they did have them when I went to Walmart in Mississippi when we were up there for Thanksgiving. Now these, I've seen them before at the Dollar Tree and bought them before. This year I didn't see them. Like, my Dollar Tree was cleaned out. So I was trying to, again, look for some stuff with a little bit of white in it to add that to my tree. I'm decorating this tree just like I decorate anything else. I just start adding to it, then I step back and look and see what spot needs something else. You just want to slowly layer on the pieces and see where you need something else. I use a lot of drop cloth in my decor. Actually, on the pencil trees in my house, I made a drop cloth garland that I put around it, but since this tree is so big, I'm just going to tie these little pieces on instead of doing like a whole garland. So just wherever I feel like it needs one, I'll add one. I usually do like these white fuzzy ornaments on my tree, and I absolutely love them, but since we're not doing any balls, I got this, like, what is it? A super soft microfiber cloth from the Dollar Tree, and it's like the perfect like texture and color that I wanted. So I'm gonna cut this in strips as well and add this to my tree, just like I'm doing the drop cloth. For this white string, I put these a little bit more on the inside of the tree instead of the outside like I did for the drop cloth and the red ribbon. I just thought that looked better. So I also have this ribbon that I use a lot in my Christmas decor. It's from Hobby Lobby. So I have it spread out through inside, outside my house. I like to use the same ribbon. It just kind of ties everything together. So I'm also going to cut this up and just tie this on in different places on my tree. This garland that I made probably 5 years ago and put it on my Christmas tree, and I don't think I've used it again, but I feel like this year will be the perfect year. I like to add like a little bit of graphics to the Christmas tree. Like on my pencil trees, I have signs on them. So I think this will look really cute just to add something to it. And I like just a simple star on the top of my tree. This is one that I bought at a garage sale, and I believe it was red. I just painted it white and distressed it, so like there's a little bit of red and gold coming through, it looks like. Yeah, I don't like all that poofiness and whatever people are doing nowadays. I just like a simple star. So this is the one I've used for probably like 5 or 6 years, and I just love it. I don't plan on changing it up. So what do y'all think? Do y'all like how the tree turned out? I'm not 100% sure about this Merry Christmas. I'm gonna leave it and see what I think, but I might be on the lookout for something different right there, or possibly take it off altogether. I don't know. And y'all don't worry, don't feel bad that the kids didn't help me decorate. They could care less. Like, actually, they all came home while I was decorating it, and I asked them if they want to help, and they're like, no, I'll pass. So we're not the put on your PJs, put on Christmas music, and decorate a tree kind of family. They don't care. They like to see the decorations. They don't want to help. So now I'm going to show y'all my whole setup, because I can't just put up a tree. I have to set a whole scene. So I'm going to go ahead and show y'all what else I have going on down here that's kind of like at the bottom of the picture. This is my Christmas tree box. So this cart is from like this factory we went to, and I purchased it, I don't know, like probably like $5. And then I love putting a blanket in a box. So I have it just like stuffed with, you can't see it, but it has like some bubble wrap and all, so that way the blanket just sits pretty on top of the tree. And then I have these the snowman pillow that my cousin made that I love, a bucket of poinsettias just to add some greenery. And then you need different layers, you know, so I got like a small bucket with some greenery right there. And then on this side, this is actually my grandma's rocker that my mom gave the baby for her birthday this year, and it is just the perfect thing to put out for Christmas. And another snowman pillow. And then I do fake presents. I don't put the real presents out here. And so last year these berries were red, but you know, it gets like 1,000,000 degrees in the attic in South Louisiana. So when I pulled them out this year, they were white, but I think it kind of goes with my white berry theme going on my tree. And then this is just a door to go into my house. I have a wreath, and this is the very first sign I ever made, y'all. This Noel sign, and it still looks amazing. It was made out of pallet wood which I do not use anymore. It is a pain in the butt, but that's what I used back in the day. And if you watched one of my haul videos, the squirrel was in it. I did not sell it because I loved it so much. And this little can of greenery. And I think the thing that makes this place look so cozy is that I add curtains every year. And I just, it makes this outside area feel like inside. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all keep hitting stuff. And it just sets the scene, and I absolutely love it. I am not gonna do a home tour this year, but if you are interested in seeing my home tour from last year, I will leave it in the description below. So I hope this video has inspired y'all to decorate your Christmas tree for what works for you and your family and whatever stage of life you are in at the moment. Thanks for watching, and if y'all enjoy these types of videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel.
Thanks for watching, and give this video a big